And now to a story you first heard about here on First Coast News. The city of Jacksonville losing out a $1 million grant from the state of Florida for upgrades to James Weldon Johnson Park. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Clark.
I'm Heather Crawford. Anthony and Jeannie have the night off. So that grant was supposed to reimburse the city for money already spent on the project. Tonight, Republican lawmakers in Jacksonville are now criticizing Mayor Deegan's office for failing to secure that funding. Investigative reporter Riley Phillips is live tonight at the park downtown. And Riley, lawmakers did not hold back with their concerns.
Yes, State Representative Dean Black was joined by Jacksonville City Council members Terrence Freeman and Rory Diamond. They say this grant was lost because of incompetence, and they claim this is a pattern within the mayor's office. But Mayor Deegan says her office was able to secure more than $200 million in grants since the start of her term.
We're here today to say we hear of your struggles and we know of the incompetence that we're dealing with.
Republican lawmakers taking their complaints to the podium Tuesday, just 1 week after the Office of Inspector General released its findings into the investigation of lost grant money for James Weldon Johnson Park.
And it took the council auditors and the council's inspector general to come out and say, yeah, that happened. Otherwise, we'd have no idea.
The $1 million grant from the state was supposed to reimburse the city for some of the initial design work and to remove a Confederate monument. The city's Parks Department began the grant application process in 2022 under the Curry administration. When Mayor Deegan was elected, her administration requested 2 deadline extensions, but were notified by the state in May of 2025 that they failed to submit a final report for the grant by the latest deadline, and the department cannot process the city's payment. According to the Office of Inspector General, the assigned contract manager did not have the proper training to administer the grant. But Mayor Deegan's office points to emails with the Florida Department of State that show the city's grant manager asking if a contract extension would need to be completed since the city was waiting on legislative approval for a final piece of the grant. The Department of State responded that an extension should not be needed as long as the expenditures were paid out.
We have put procedures in place now to make sure that our grant writers, our folks that are working on those things, don't just go by an email and make sure that they have the proper credentialed information.
This response was not good enough for some Republican lawmakers, though, who consider this a pattern within the mayor's office.
In the IG report right now, they're saying that is the deficiency. Not after 3.5 years, no. And the city says that their corrective is, well, now they're going to send them to training. But we already lost the $1 million.
Tuesday, Mayor Deegan touted $12.5 million in grants awarded to the city just this year alone.
At the end of the day, this administration has, since 2023, brought in literally hundreds of millions of dollars in grants for this city. About $12 million just recently.
Now, the upgrades to the park are still in the design phase. The project is expected to cost a total of $7 million. The mayor's office says that money is fully budgeted for within the city's capital improvement plan. Live in downtown Jacksonville, Riley Phillips, First Coast News on your side.